We come to you from the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Jay, I'm just trying to match your style.
I now know why guys wear shades when they come to the Staples Center. They have a bright future. While I'm taking mine off, I'm ready to see a star on the court tonight.
The credit card bill is coming your way. So is the start of this one. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Shot from the lane won't go. Even to Zubats. Rejects it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
And the defender over. Pursues, and he's called for it.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Cousins, that's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
George to Beverly. LA with 4 to shoot. George, his first effort off the mark. Across the timeline comes James. Looking to make something happen. Kawhi Leonard able to recover with the block. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. From the painted area, won't go down. To Danny Green. Strong finish that time for Danny Green.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Leonard. Cousins has the rebound. To Davis. The shot, almost. Beverly into the front court. Down 2. To Leonard. Nothing going here on that drive. Leonard. It's good for 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
That's his first.
Kawhi Leonard is going to get 3 shots here. A career 84% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. And he hits the second. Perfect from the line. It's all 3 of them. It's James controlling the offense. Even to Zubats. Tips it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
To Leonard. Nothing going here on that drive. Kawhi Leonard against Cousins. Fires the 3, and Kawhi Leonard buries the 3 with a hand in his face.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that 3 despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
On the follow. Way to stay with it.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Knocked loose. This will be out of bounds off of Davis. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Number 1, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Stepping in for the Clippers.
And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker.
Out of bounds. Los Angeles ball.
Leonard. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. That's going to be out of bounds. James, that's how you defend. To Leonard. short jumper won't fall. To Davis. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go. DeMarcus Cousins, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
In the paint, you need to finish, just like that.
The crossover gets inside, and the slam dunk. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one, maybe throw a zone, maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Leonard goes to the right side to Paul George. Nice finish at the rim.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Rises for the slam.
The defense is doing such a good job of denying him the ball and really getting in his pocket, but he got that one to go.
Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Paul George. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
Had a difficult first quarter. Couldn't really find his rhythm, but you got 3 more left to play.
Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
Leonard. Now that's a contest.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
We played one with the visiting Clippers out on top. Jay and I return to the City of Angels after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. On to the second quarter. Neither team sees control in the first. Some interesting things, though, certainly on display.
And when both teams are playing at this level, it just continues to reaffirm that I was excited to watch both of these teams play this entire week. It's been a solid game so far, but this has a chance to be a great one down the stretch.
Paul George has got 2 shots coming. A career 84% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first. Two for 2 on that trip. LBJ has it. And a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
James to Caldwell Pope. Clippers have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Kawhi Leonard in his own world. Nobody near him. He sinks it for 3.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Paul George to Leonard. Beyond the arc for 3. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
LeBron James, 4 out of 10.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
LBJ with it. JaVale McGee to James. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Ah, someone's been working on that one for weeks behind closed doors. That's why they call it practice.
To George. Going to launch beyond the arc. It was contested, but Paul George still dials in for three.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
LeBron James at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 73%. Goes 2 for 2. To Leonard. JaVale McGee sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
And they called a foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
First one, count it. And gets both to drop at the line. To Paul George. To Leonard. From long range, he continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
It's George for 2. Second effort. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
LeBron James with the rock. Kawhi Leonard swats it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Caldwell Pope to James. Caldwell Pope. That won't go with a drop step. DeMarcus Cousins, 3 for 3 in this first half.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
George, not easy.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to your stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Luke Walton making some changes on the court. James. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. LeBron James. Tough matchup against George. Kawhi Leonard pins it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Danny Green to Kyle Kuzma. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Strong finish for Paul George.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
George. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
LeBron James at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throw good to cap off the three-point play. That cuts it to a 7-point game.
Defense! Defense, let's go!
And count the basket.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Here's a steal. Dangerous pass. LeBron James with the block. Lakers at the controls right now. Oh, they call the foul, Jay.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
First one goes down. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. That misses with 2 seconds to go. Quarter comes to an end. The Clippers are out in front. All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway.
Hey, check up, let's go.
Kicks it outside to Leonard. Lakers have it. Kuzma throws it up. Kawhi Leonard sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Paul George to Leonard. Lets it fly from long range. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
People do not realize the brilliance of the coaching in this league. The small adjustments made defensively has made all the difference in the second half.
To Leonard. DeMarcus Cousins with a piece. Beverly.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Leonard. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Off the mark. To George. For three, and Paul George good on the quick release there.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Clippers have the basketball. Kyle Kuzma snatching it out of the air.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Leonard to Paul George. Nothing going here on that drive. George on the drive, but his shot misses. LeBron into the front court. His guy's down 11. To Beverly. Nothing going here on that drive. George, defended by Cousins. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Number 23, LeBron James.
To Leonard. George. Won't go down. To Leonard. It goes down. He improvises and scores.
The reality is no one can guard a player at his level one-on-one. The help defense needs to be shown, and he needs to see a series of obstacles instead of just one individual.
Shot from the lane won't go. Paul George. And finishes strong. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. James. Clippers have it. To Beverly. Gets it in the right corner. Nothing going here on that drive. Williams to George. Has a chance. Shot by George. Misses.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
And the Clippers able to clear the board. Kawhi Leonard in a matchup with Boogie. No good, and no foul.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Kyle Kuzma, strong finish. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
George to the basket, but it won't go. To James. Kawhi Leonard, huge block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To Beverly. Nothing going here on that drive. Williams to Leonard. Fires the 3. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Number 15, DeMarcus Cousins.
Nothing going here on that drive. 20-footer at the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. It's been all Clippers so far. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the 4th quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
Calls out of bounds. Last touch by LeBron James. It's been a compelling game so far. The 4th quarter is underway. LA Clippers with the basketball. Williams knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
James to Kyle Kuzma. Nice pass to set things up. Davis, Anthony Davis. Not shaken for the early struggles. Maybe this is a sign of things to come. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
To Kyle Kuzma. No, I missed a short one there. To Williams. Jumper's good.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
And he'll head to the line.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
First free throw is good. Able to convert on both free throws. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers, so it stays with the LA Lakers. Off the assist.
The assist comes number 14, Danny Green.
To Paul George. Won't go.
Wait, I'm sorry. You get paid how much money to miss shots like that? That can't happen.
Cousins, deep right corner. Kyle Kuzma. That's off the side of the rim, short. George to Williams. Scores from the post.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Leonard. JaVale McGee rejects it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Los Angeles Lakers, number 3, Anthony Davis. And number 1, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Watch the cutter, man.
And Jay, they call the foul.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Anthony Davis, that's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Williams to Leonard. Williams had made his first couple, but he misses there.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Caldwell-Pope. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Williams to George. Here's a chance from long range. Tough shot. Well defended. Anthony Davis matched up with Paul George. From the painted area, won't go down. And Cousins is fouled. Boogie going to the line. He's going to shoot 2.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
And hits the first free throw. And he makes them both. To Paul George. A big finish at the rim.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
And they call it.
Just a tic-tac foul.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Williams, down low George. Whoa, what a finish.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Lou Williams. Tough make through traffic.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Davis.
To number 2, Kawhi Leonard. That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 4, Los Angeles Clippers. Penalty for the Los
Knocks down the first. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Williams across the timeline. The lead stands at 9. Beverly, the pass taken away by the Lakers.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
And he's going to the line to shoot.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
First one, count it. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Leonard gets it in the left corner to Leonard. Has a look. Add 2 points to the board.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout. They're down big in this fourth quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench.
Visit our team website for more details.
James. And it's Harrell who comes away with the rebound.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is the team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
Williams to George. Anthony Davis able to recover with the block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Boogie abusing the rim. Big finish.
The assist from number 14, Danny Green.
Strong finish for Paul George. That's a 5-second violation. Oh, and we have a 5-second violation. It's a 5-second violation. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.